Hello and welcome back, everybody, to FTB One with the Ascended Crafters. Oh man, hope you liked that little stream intro. It's to give me some time for the stream to establish before I start talking, because I've noticed the audio clips at the start, so hopefully that gave me enough of a buffer. Just posted a video that explains why we're playing so much FTB One. I'll leave the explanation to that. If you guys want to know, you can go check out the video. But we have a lot to do today. What's up, Relatable? How you doing? Yo, my guy. We're gonna do some villager trading at Shut Door's base. He's got some villagers set up that have some amazing enchants that I want. A little update since the last stream is I was just AFKing the mob farm, voiding gear as I got it, adding it to the filter, and a wandering trader spawned and traded me the Berserker, which is sharpness 10, mending, capturing 2, looting 5, unbreaking 3, and then I put it through apotheosis to add a 45% chance to hit everybody nearby. Playing some Meatball Craft right now, trying to learn Astral Sorcery. Hey, just believe in the stars. That's all you need to do. The hardest thing for me in Astral Sorcery to learn how to do is attuning to specific constellations. And the process of getting to that point kind of teaches you everything. At least for me, that's how it was. But why don't we take our Tempad and go over to Shut Door's base? Hello?
Hello.
I have come for the books.
Most of the villagers are over here right now. I have like one, I think, in my... Nope, I don't have any in my inventory, so they're all out.
Okay, I'm going to do some trading, then head back to my base.
Alrighty.
So he's got Feather Falling Traveler on this one.
One of the things with these villagers, I will be converting them to get their prices down sooner or later, but it's going to be a while. Some of them I have actually already been converted because I found a whole bunch of zombie villagers. So
yeah, unfortunately the discount only applies to the person that cures them. Everybody would need to individually cure them themselves.
Oh, would they?
Yep.
I didn't even know if that was a thing. Need to set up like a hero of the village thing then.
But let's grab some scavenger for our axe, as well as infinity for a bow. He's got so many enchants here. This is awesome. Also got sweeping edge. I'm gonna grab some depth strider. Don't need teleportation just yet. Ooh, he does have the sharpness books. Good to know. What else do we have? Capturing 3, which is better than the capturing 2 that we have, as well as disarm. He's also got vitality for chests. Silk touch for a pick so we can grab spawners. All arrows infinite. Oh, that's better than infinity, guys. That works with all the different potion arrows. It works. It's fantastic. That's what you noticed. I'm about to start attunement right now. Yeah, but once you get the attunement down, it's so good. It's fantastic. Did we grab Traveler? I don't think we did. All right. Let's head back to the base. Gotta be careful. Looks like Temasage got hit with blindness next to lava. That is a scary, scary combo. Well, let's take some of these enchants, shall we? And on our pick, we're gonna add Silk Touch. So now we can yoink spawners from the dungeons and set up spawner farms, which is going to be excellent. Something I'd like to really do is, you'll see how this says this tool has iron effectiveness against all blocks. I want that. But I kind of want to try to do it with epic. So the purple dust. Ooh, what enchants did I have, by the way? Okay, good to know. But we're going to need to harvest some of the XP from the mob farm. Now, a good way to do that is to just come back to mob grinding utils. And what we're going to do is just take a singularity tank and an XP tap. Come over here. Place this down. As well as I need a fluid pipe to pull the XP from the backpack. Let's go ahead and craft some of these. For those who don't know, when you make a backpack be partially tanks or partially batteries, the stack upgrades do increase the storage of the tanks and the batteries. So they may seem really bad when you put them in on their own, but if you throw in stack upgrades, this for instance can hold 494 levels of XP. Not buckets, levels, which is insane. And currently we have roughly 60 levels. But let's get some XP here. And do some more of these books. So something I'd like to do is put capturing 3 and scavenger on our axe. So why don't we combine the books first? 12 that way, 12 this way, okay? 13 levels to put it on. Oh no, axes can't have scavenger, only swords. Oh no, that sucks. Well, we don't have scavenger. That's all right. No scavenger for now until we get a sword, but that is in the plans. I take it then this can't have disarming. Yeah, can't have disarming either. Well, we'll eventually switch to a sword once we can craft our own. But our chest piece can definitely take vitality. Oh, we need some more of our levels. We'll come over here and grab them. Just a few. Maybe take a snooze here in a second. Oh, give me just a moment. Alt-tabbed on accident. We'll take a snooze. And yes, I learned to fart earlier. I didn't know pressing P enabled farting. That caught me off guard, I won't lie. Let's put vitality on our chest plate. I think that's the only one going on the chest plate. And we're going to put traveler on our pants. And we're going to re-enchant our diamond boots. Hopefully get some good enchants on it, and then we'll throw Depth Strider on if it didn't get Depth Strider. Then we just have a bow to enchant, and we'll be good to go. Today's plan is to establish a bit better power generation and make a jetpack so that we can go to the end with shut door. So let's see here. Let's get some lapis. and enchant our boots. They got gloom and magic protection. Why don't we throw on Depth Strider? And then we need to choose a bow. Preferably from the Iron Bows mod. Such as an emerald bow. Can't make netherite. Let's make an emerald bow. We'll get some XP and enchant it. Power 4, Soulbound, Quick Draw. And we'll add Endless Quiver and Multi-Bow to it. Excellent. I'm going to try to swap this to pipes. Give me just a moment. Oh, that's right. We did have the diamond bow. But I think we'll just break this one down. I did not. Will come back. Turns out he has mending too. Let's break down this bow. And let's see what we can get on our main bow here. So, arrow damage, draw speed, total speed. I kind of like this one. So we need 30 levels. Let's go get those. And we'll apothesize, my coined term, the bow to an agile emerald bow. Should be pretty strong now. Excellent. Okay. Now what we want to do... Let me fix the memory settings again. Yeah, this bow we worked on, or this axe we worked on was a waste. Let's go ahead and just turn it into materials. I'm curious what a rank 1 purple enchant would be. Pretty garbage, honestly. Not gonna worry about that right now. But let's go get some mending books. So we're gonna need some emeralds. And of course I just put the books away. Well, live and learn. And let's go back to Shutdoor's base. And I assume the mending is over on this side. So he's got Fortune 3, which we do want to buy. Backstabbing. Bulwark. Potato recovery and sweeping edge. Okay. This guy's got the mending books. They're a bit expensive. But we'll grab a few here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks for the books. I'm heading out.
Alrighty. I'm gonna hopefully get more villagers soon, so...
And let's put mending on our armor. But maybe... I just realized... Nah, that's fine. We'll put mending on. throw on our gear. And we bought a fortune for a pick. So as we get some Silk Touch things, we can fortune them. And we should be able to repair our armor just by standing here. Perfect. Awesome. And we are starting to get dimlets, which is excellent. All right. Now, I personally am not the biggest fan of crafting the iron jetpacks. So how we're going to do it is we're going to get auto crafting set up. And that will be how we craft our jetpacks. So something we're going to need is pattern providers and patterns. If we look, we need more formation cores. And I'm going to try to make 2 of them here. We do need the other cores, which means we need more Fluix dust. So why don't we make a bunch of Fluix right now? Let's look at how much charged Certus we have. It's probably none. And let's make some charged Certus. I'm going to harvest a bit more Certus here. Since we have Silk Touch, why don't we make the fortune pick for this? We're going to make another diamond pickaxe. And you know what? We might as well try enchanting it first, so that we get like efficiency, maybe unbreaking. Hopefully, watch. It's going to be a Silk Touch enchant. I just know it. Nope. Efficiency and growth. Good enough. We'll go ahead and put our fortune on it and mine these clusters. With fortune. So we got 64, we got a whole stack and 13 crystals, which is excellent. We're going to need nether quartz. And we're going to need redstone. As our charged Certus comes in, we can go ahead and start making some of it. To Fluix. And what I'm going to do is once again take out the calculation and just have it do our Fluix for us. Got a few more charged crystals. Need all the Fluix dust. While those things are processing, let's go see the progress our builder has made. With as little power as it's getting. Yeah, it's only in the 3rd chunk. But it's definitely getting us some resources that we need, such as uraninite, dry ice, the resonating ores, the niter, zinc, tin. Yeah, look at this, uranium, the sulfur. This is excellent. This is fantastic. Now, a mod I've never really messed with for power generation is using the crystals. Hold on, I gotta remind myself the mod. Deep resonance. I know basically how it works. I know that it creates a negative energy, like a bad place to stand, gives you bad effects as you use crystals. And the point of the mod is to make better crystals, but basically you just need an energy collector and you can pull power from the crystals that you've been gathering. The point of the mod is to melt down crystals, try to make really pure ones, but we're just gonna gather the crystals we have and try to pull some power from them. Because if we look at our deep resonance crystals, we've got a couple good ones. Some of them not the best. And I'm gonna come put them over here. So like this one is 54 RF a tick. This one is 17, 55, 10, 88. So it's a little bit of RF. And every little bit helps. But I'm gonna grab some Fluix dust. As well as just put these Fluix crystals into the ME system. And now if we try to make another one of these, we should be good. Then we're gonna need some molecular assemblers. Just a couple to start. And I think we'll come over here. And put them down. Something we haven't made is the cables. I used the Silk Touch pick. We got a pure crystal. Let me make a section to store this in the backpack. So we'll put the backpack, we'll put the pick down. And I thought the backpack could be used for arrow quivers. In some packs it works, some it doesn't. This one, it does not. Do we have a bobble slot for quivers? We do. It goes on the back. Why don't we try to get some of the fancy arrows by taking quivers off of the filter. And we'll let some quivers build up. Because we have the endless quiver, which makes all arrows infinite. So if we could get some like different arrow types with good effects, we'll use them. Why don't we make some smart cable really quick? Gonna make a little bit of this and then make it smart. And we'll come under here. And all we need now is crafting storage. We're gonna just do a very simple 1K crafting unit, which it looks like we're gonna need. We'll need a 1K. We need more Fluix cable, which means more quartz fiber. We can make that easy. And we'll come into our crafting unit, make some Fluix cable, and make a couple crafting units. Now, all we do is, you know, why don't we try to... We're going to try to do something here. You guys ready for this? I'm going to see how many 1Ks we get. Okay. And then I'm going to look at how many 4Ks we can make. 7, which means we can go to 16. And boom, 2 16K storage components. I'm going to turn one of them into a crafter. Or actually 2. We're going to turn 2 of them into crafters. And then we're going to make some logic processors. So we just take our gold Whoa. Oh, I think Shut Door gave us pumpkins. Thank you for the pumpkins. Pumpkins. I think this is our logic. We'll get some gold being made. We can get... Oh. Accidentally just put them in there. We can get these online. Which I think I'm going to do over here. Just so I'm using the different faces. So let me pull a cable out. Not the cleanest, but that's because we're still working on the base. And it's connecting here, so something we're eventually going to need is cable anchors. Which are really simple. We just have to make a Certus knife. And then cut some iron. I'm going to place an anchor so these don't connect. Put down one crafter. Give it a blank, a space, I should say. A little bit of a cable anchor here. And another crafter. All right. We should now be able to make patterns. Now, the first pattern you always make is a pattern for patterns. But what we're going to need is a ME pattern encoding terminal, which means we do need another engineering processor. We can get some of these being made. Let's check. We have plenty of printed silicon, plenty of redstone. We'll let these go through. And once we make the pattern encoding terminal, we'll be able to make patterns. Gotta wait for a bit of processing here. Something I mentioned we were going to make in a previous episode and we never did was the temporal pouch, because I needed to make 2 blocks of raw gold. We've already gotten a Nautilus shell, Eye of Ender, and leather. Having this in our inventory, it's like the time in a bottle, for those who are familiar. Simply being online and having it in our inventory stores up our playtime, which we can then take our temporal pouch, shift right click machines, and accelerate them based on how much time we have collected. It's super overpowered. I love it. And it kind of rewards exploring different packs so that when, or not packs, different mods, so that when you come back to mods, even though you spent all your time doing something else, you can kind of speed up the process of what you're doing using the temporal pouch. Okay, we got a quiver here. And this one has arrow of blasting and arrow of weakness. I don't remember how to pull them out. There we go. I'm not sure what the arrow of blasting does. Why don't we give that a try? I'm going to put the weakness away. And yep, it's infinite. Not sure what it did. I think I'm just going to take the weakness for now. And we'll keep getting more arrows until we settle on one that we want. Hopefully we have an extra back slot. Oh, we don't. No. We only have the one that we put our backpack in. What if I put the quiver in the backpack? Will it pull from it? Nope. Is it a setting I can do? Nope. Unfortunately. Indeed. Gonna see what I get from mob drops, though. Unfortunately, we'll have to keep the quiver on us, which isn't too bad. We can just keep it over in the far right slot. And our processors, a few of them should be done now. Let's look at making the pattern encoding terminal. We're gonna need a ME terminal, which is formation cores. Oops. Pattern encoding, crafting, ME terminal. There we go. And crafting terminal. And pattern encoding. I'm gonna place this here. Hopefully, yep, we're still good on channels. And we're gonna need to make our first pattern manually. And what we're gonna do is come here and make a pattern for patterns. Should always be the first thing you make. I'm gonna make a pattern for the quartz glass. And we'll throw these in our molecular assemblers. So now I can say, like, give me 64, which I don't think we have the certus for. Oh, we do. Nice. And it'll make 64 patterns. And the first thing we're gonna encode is the jetpacks, because I hate crafting them. We are going to make these all in order. So the emerald comes from diamond or platinum. We're going to do diamond. We're going to do that from gold. And we'll do that from iron, which means we come from copper or stone. I think we'll come from stone. And finally, wood. So we'll make the base pattern for the jetpack. Then we'll need a pattern for the leather strips, a pattern for nuggets, a pattern for the capacitor, and for the wood energy cells. Inside the cells is a pattern for basic coils, and as you can see, it's a lot of crafting. This is why I do it auto crafting style. And a furnace. Oh, let's say it can use any resource. There we go. And in fact, why don't we put back the one that uses planks and say any resource, so it'll use any wood. Come back here, say any resource. Any resource. And any resource. That way it'll use the other wood. Oh, I accidentally put it in through the return inventory. Throw that here. And now a free request. Oh, you know what I just realized? I need another molecular assembler. Which means we need some quartz glass. To connect these and bring that one online. So now the wooden jetpack should be craftable, minus the planks. All we need to do is create a pattern of turning our, for instance, wait, where's, oh, there's all the oak logs. Oak log into plank. Now, jetpack, craftable. We press start. And it works through it, and we have a wooden jetpack. Excellent. I love it. Why don't we look at making the stone jetpack? And I'm making all the patterns because I'm thinking of selling jetpacks to players. Possibly, or just giving them for free, not sure. But we need to have patterns to craft them easier. So first is the stone jetpack with stone thrusters and the stone energy cell. Coming from the stone capacitor as well, and that's it. We only needed the 4 patterns for this one. Wait, what's that? Invalid pattern. Oh, it's doing the jetpack pattern mismatch. That's so annoying. This pattern is rough. Oh, nope. I did it wrong. Okay, so I'm going to grab the stone jetpack. And then I'm going to take this, put it here. Yeah, it doesn't accept it, which is unfortunate. You have to use crafters to do it, because you'll notice if I come to make a jetpack, it'll say, oh wait, no way this works. Even though it says invalid pattern, it works. Hey, we're good. They must have changed something, because before, if it said invalid pattern, you were SOL. Nothing was gonna fix that. I am gonna need another pattern provider. Which, why don't we make patterns for these? So, pattern provider needs the following resources. I'm going to feed them in here. I'm going to take out... No, we'll just feed in what we have. I'm going to take out the leather straps for a minute. And let's request 2 pattern providers. Do we have the materials? We do. I'm going to put one here with the pattern we took out, as well as make a pattern for molecular assemblers. Wait, why does it say... Oh, we're not in the pattern screen. Perfect. Already has the patterns it needs for everything else. And how many of these can we make? Can we make 10? We don't have any co-processors, so this takes a minute. But that's all right. I'm going to take our molecular assemblers, and I'm going to finish this bottom row that we never really hooked up. Gosh, that is so annoying. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. And place down the other pattern provider as well as a few more molecular assemblers. So next step, after a stone jetpack, should be an iron jetpack. So I'm going to come to iron and encode it. And I am going to encode it with stone. It's going to say invalid, but we've now learned this works anyway. We'll need an iron capacitor and iron energy cells, which require advanced coils. Then we're going to need iron thrusters, and that should be all the patterns needed. So please make me 1 iron jetpack. Beautiful. We're going to try to go all the way to emerald. So next, I should have kept it on jetpack. Next up is our gold jetpack, which we will once again say pull from the iron. Requires a gold capacitor, gold energy cells, and gold thrusters. Please make me a gold jetpack. We should probably get some more processors being made. So I'm going to take some of our coal, and we're still using basic furnaces, so bear with me here. I'm going to grab some Certus. I believe 7 stacks. And throw this in all the furnaces. Which we'll make an upgraded smelting system soon. But one thing at a time, you know? I'm going to need some gold. Throw that in our logic. I'm going to need some diamonds. And we need more Certus quartz crystals. Which we should really make a farm for. The other thing we can do to make these crystals is take the Certus quartz dust and enrich it, which I think we're going to do. Just leave that running. You prefer 10 things at a time? Yeah, it's always crazy. Early game in packs, you're running everywhere, you know? And the reason I'm doing that is because we're going to need more patterns as we get into the higher tiers here. Because you'll notice if we go to make a diamond jetpack, well, we should be fine resource-wise. But the emerald jetpack is going to need more coils. Oh, I messed that up. So we'll encode a diamond jetpack. I'm going to fix this encoder. Clear, encode, and we'll go diamond thrusters, which require elite coils. A diamond capacitor bank, which is a diamond energy cell plus our coil. That's already another 5 pattern slots. But we should be able to request a diamond jetpack now. Gonna get some more processors being made. I'm stuck. And before we make the emerald jetpack, why don't we take a step back and work on a few other processes here that are going to be necessary for the I see you. Let's try our bow out. Beautiful. Should have got some gear to break down. Get some silicon being made. But the thing is, we have to power the jetpack. Luckily, we have one of my favorite mods in the pack, known as Flux. Flux is made with obsidian, bedrock, and redstone. So we're going to take a bunch of redstone, some obsidian, And we're going to go down to bedrock. Come on. My auto step is not letting me go down. Sorry, I was just taking a moment there. Let's see. I need to stop swimming. Stop swimming. Thank you. Was that diamonds? No. Okay. That threw me through a loop. What we'll do is choose a area to craft it. I'm thinking right there. And it's really simple. All we do is throw the redstone on the ground. Place obsidian above it. And punch it. You'll notice not all of the redstone got converted. There is a limit. So let's throw the rest of our redstone. Obsidian, punch it. And now we have flux dust. The flux cores we already have came from that wonderful FTB dungeon we were in. But not enough to craft everything we need. Gonna try to keep up on multiple tasks around the base here for a moment. But I'm gonna look at our pattern slots. We've got 2 patterns. I'm gonna use that for flux to make a pattern for flux cores and Eye of Enders. I want more molecular assemblers, but we need some circuits. Because I believe, like, if I come and request 2 molecular assemblers, or not assemblers, pattern providers. Oh wait, we actually had enough. That's perfect. Well then, go ahead and give me those. And I'll connect them here. Let's also make some patterns then in the flux mod for flux plugs, which requires flux blocks, and flux points, which requires redstone blocks. Then we're going to need a controller and some basic storage to start with. Eventually we'll want to make Herculean and then Gargantuan. So we'll make all the patterns. So with the flux dust we crafted, let's try to make a flux controller. And a plug to put power into the flux network. And then we're going to need some storage. Now, do we have enough to make 1 Gargantuan? No, we would need 1,000 more flux dust. So what about just a Herculean? Looks like it's crafting. Once it's done, I'm going to add a little bit more, but let's set up our flux network, which I'm going to come over here. This is kind of going to be a power gen area. I'll put our controller down, and we're going to need to make a new network. It's just going to be called Fallen Pumpkins Network, and it's going to be encrypted. Looks like Shutdoor already got his going. Let me choose my network. We'll need our Herculean storage. Let's see if we can make 1 more. Perfect. And we'll just set these down set them to our network. And on the controller, to make it charge our backpack wirelessly, I'm going to come into wireless charging, enable main hand, offhand, hotbar, armor, curios. Now we have to pump power in using a pluck. All right, let's think for a second. I did want to try to harvest these crystals just for fun, like collect all the ones we see and harvest from them. So if we look at deep resonance, we are going to need to cook up some of these. I'm going to take the Fluix out, the Certus out of this one, and this one, and we'll just feed it into another. Keep our presses going. Oh, I'm burning. It hurts. Man, I'm really on fire. I thought it would go out sooner than this. There we go. Because we need the resonating plates. We'll take the resonating plates. And we're gonna need a energy collector, which is a resonating machine frame. I'm gonna make 2. And we're also gonna need a generator controller. Make a few comparators. And the controller. Now, I'd have to watch a video to remind myself exactly how all of this works. But I believe it is just redstone powered. It might have to go into a... Sorry, I'm trying to think. My son is making a lot of noise. I'm gonna get a radiation monitor. Which, can this get placed on a block? No, so we would need... We'll just have it in our inventory. We'll get a lever. And put our flux plug on the machine. Looks like it can't directly connect. We need more of the multi-block structure, which I'm trying to remember what it is. There's not a great guide for deep resonance. Yes, we need generator parts. Those are what hold the energy. And we're going to need 3 of them. So I'm going to need a few more machine frames. Try to make 3 generator parts. Which means we can also put some more energy collectors. Oh, time to sleep. We'll come over here Place down our generator parts. These are what store the energy. And give it a few more collectors. Let's see what happens if I turn it on. Too many energy collectors. Okay, well, we can only do... What about 2? Oh, 2 worked. It looks like 1 is good enough. Keep an eye on our radiation. Put the plug into our network. And we'll know more once these are drained. Yeah, I think we're... Oh, radiation's going up. Yep, it's making us sick being over by it. Why don't we set this up in the mining dimension? So we got all the power from it. We can break it down. This crystal got super drained and only generates 6 RF a tick. It's not a very good crystal. We might not place that one back down. Radiation in the area is going to take a minute to clear. So let's go to the mining dimension. Go a bit a ways off into a single chunk. And we'll start with putting our crystals down in the corner. This guy generates like no power. Is it even worth putting him down? I don't think so. I think he's garbage to us. Well, let's chunk load this chunk. Place down our generator. We'll do the 2 for now, because we're going to add more. Oh, wow. I guess there's too many crystals. So 1 laser does 4 crystals. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why it says off. It's definitely on. And it's a little bit of RF. It's nothing crazy, but once you get more of these and make really good crystals, the RF you can get is insane. So we're going to head back home. And I'm going to add a second plug. Over here on our heat generator tower. But I'm going to limit it to 100 RF a tick if it gets it. We're going to make some more heat generators. Let me find it here. We need more planks. And add these to our tower. Oh, we need energy pipes. Just to kind of keep the base running. There's much more better powers of methods of power that we're going to use. Okay, I am So fed up right now. There we go. But for now, these are nice and basic and will keep us running. Let's add our pipes. And we need to make sure they're all set to pull. Gosh dang it. Add one more pipe, set to pull, and then what we need to do is lava log these, which I believe we already have the lava buckets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. With that, we're gaining a bit of RF into our system. Nothing too crazy yet, but enough to power the jetpack for when we need it. So I'm going to take off this stupid flamingo that I am so done wearing. And what we need to do is make the emerald jetpack. So we'll make a pattern here. Throw these into our pattern providers. And finally request a emerald jetpack. Looks like it says missing furnace and diamond jetpack. Well, I know we have patterns for the furnaces. We were using it for all the other jetpacks, I thought. Oh, we actually don't. Oh yeah. Oh, it's only for deep slate furnace. Why don't we fix that? I don't have a pattern access terminal, so I have to break things. Let's come here and instead do cobble. And I think these jetpack parts, yeah, it looks like it's all good. This time it is breaking on getting the diamond jetpack. So we will just add jetpacks, and we need 2 thrusters and 1 energy capacitor. And there is our emerald jetpack. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and throw this on our body. And I'm going to come into the controls for jetpack. And I want my toggle engine, toggle hover. There we go. So if I toggle hover, toggle engine, and decrease our speed to like 60%, we have flight. Granted, it's going to take a while to get power into our jetpack with our current generation method, but it's something. Looks like I need to add crossbows. And we need to add another void filter because I've run out of room in the first one. So let's make one of these. Set this one to be works in GUI as well. And what we're going to set, so this is where the quiver goes. This one will be iron boots first. Nice. I have flight. Ready for the dragon when you are. Why don't we increase our power gen? By testing out a few different methods. While I want to mess with power, we've also gotten some of the basic materials for extreme reactors. We've gotten some benitoite and yellowite ore. What was that? Oh, it's someone with a record. Oh, come on, let me down there. Means they have a backpack. Oh, lots of mobs. Didn't drop the backpack, though. But I wanted to see this yellowite, if we could process it so it can do the chemical injection. A single enriched doubles it. What is the cost of some of these? Oh, they really made it expensive. Extreme Reactors is a more advanced version of the reactor mods. Why don't we see if we got the book by default? Your first reactor you need 22 casing, a controller, control rod, fuel rod, solid access port, and active forge energy power tap. Okay. Well, why don't we give this a shot? We're gonna need 22 basic reactor casings, which means we need graphite bars, which is cooking coal. Gonna come over here. You know what? Go ahead and finish that. And we're gonna cook up coal into graphite. Gonna need more redstone. For making our processors. Gosh, my voice is already cracking. We just barely got started. I'm on fire again, so let's quickly find some water. And fly back home. And I'm going to process this yellowite in the enrichment chamber. Going to get some more silicon being made. Up here. And I'm going to throw everything where it needs to go at the moment. Okay, we should have graphite now. A little bit. Not a lot. But enough to get started here. On some basic reactor casing. We're up to 8. Something we're gonna need, so let's clear this out. And we're gonna need a basic reactor controller, reactor fuel rod, control rod, solid access port, active forge energy tap, and that's it for now. What are we missing on some of these? We need the uranium. Try to keep up on everything here. I need to stop flying. It drains my backpack like crazy. A heart to you too, love. Don't know if you know your YouTube is your name and profile pic, but it is. Okay. Why don't we try to make the controller now? Oh, that's right. We needed the uranium. Let's make the controller. And then we're going to need a fuel rod. And in fact, if we look at the book, I think it does... Yeah, just one fuel rod at the start. So then we need a control rod. Which, what were we missing? More of the graphite. So control rod. And then we need a solid access port. And a power tap. Which will require more casing. Everything needs more casing right now. Okay, so now all we need is casing. But it will be enough to get a reactor going. So we're gonna just have to wait for a bit more graphite here. But we can start building the reactor over here. Definitely need a lot of graphite, especially as we try to get a higher tier reactor. But we can go ahead and put down the controller, a solid access port, and a energy power tap, as well as our fuel rod and our control rod. Just doing some tasks around the base while we wait here. Why don't we go check on the mob farm, see how we're doing. Got a new quiver, this time with a different type of arrow. Need to put iron sword on the filter. What is the arrow we have this time? Arrow of freezing. Ooh. Now that sounds nice. So why don't I pick it up in here? We'll change to freezing. And now we have arrow of freezing. Perfect. Oh, I just drained my jetpack entirely because I stayed flying. Oops. Live and learn. Let's... Oh, I'm going to run out of power. Yep. All right. Okay. Come over here. And I think I'm actually going to make one more solid fuel access port to put right here. Oh, dang, we're just short. Really need a better smelting setup. Just been too lazy. But I want to have both my input and output active at all times. All we need is 7 more casing. I'm going to restock these furnaces. I almost am trying to get better power. One moment, please. All right, let's see how many reactor casings we can make. Did we have any left over in here? Oh my gosh, we're 1 off. Okay, so now we should be able to finish the multi-block structure. And we want this one to be our outlet. This one our inlet. With a plug in the back. So let's go get these items. I don't have much. I have tons of uranium ore to process. I just need to get it all, well, processed. Let me get the last few items we need. I'm going to need 2 chests, some item pipes, and a plug. We'll come over here, and as our inlet, we will put uranium, and we'll have it output over here. We'll have it all go through a plug. And now we can look at setting this up. So right now with the control rods not being messed with, gets to around 180 FE a tick. We'll let that run to help charge our backpack. And why don't we meet up with Shut Door here? I'm going to grab some Eyes of Ender. As well as some bottles, which I believe we have some in the mob farm. And say, KK, ready to TP to you. Hello?
Hello.
You ready to do this?
Yeah, I grabbed a structure compass. I have one navigated. It's like 3,000 blocks away.
Okay. And I brought eyes to fill the portal.
Okay, I also grabbed some. So let's see, which way is it? I think it's... Yeah, so basically directly west. So we...
Let me come back to you. Where are you? There you are. Sorry,
Young's better structures.
I kind of took off.
That's alright. I guess I could have grabbed Ender Pearls to actually teleport around.
I thought you made a jetpack.
Hold on. I didn't configure it. Give me a second. It was, the default keybind's wrong.
I set all my keybinds to different ones, so... Let me make a group here. I need Shut Door in my voice chat. Join the voice chat group I made, Shut Door. Our jetpack uses a bit too much power right now for our power gen, so we're going to run on foot. Oh, have you spoken? Oh, he crashed. Holy cow. Okay, I'm going to let our backpack generate some energy for a moment. Yeah, no worries, Shut Door. I need power in my backpack anyway. Might as well mine a couple blocks while we're here. Bit of mobs. Try not to use... Let me turn off the jetpack. So we get some power while we're waiting. And we'll just start running in the direction he was going. I think it was something like this way. And I'm just going to let the jetpack power up. I'm curious how much power it uses at 20%. I'm going to test really fast. Ooh, it's not as bad, not as fast. Yeah, it's better to just zoom as far as we can at max speed. Guess we could throw an Eye of Ender so we know we're going the right way. Think we can fly across really fast. Little hops, little hops. So we're making our way to the end fortress where we're gonna fight the end dragon. Oh, hey, look. I found you. Hello? And there's me crashing. Let me try to relaunch here. Give me just a moment. Sorry for this, folks. Not the cleanest. Nothing I can do about it, though. Hopefully we make it to the end safe. Come on, let me in. Let me in. All right, can you hear me like right here? Oh, I tried to tell you the command to use to not crash yourself. I wasn't fast enough. We're just gonna have to use proximity for the moment. See if I can hit this guy. Got him. We'll wait for shut door here. And we'll just use proximity voice. Oh yeah, tons of fun. I'll look into what causes those crashes, see if I can fix it on my end. Might be something I can do with the server to fix it. But at least we know the proximity chat works. This gives me time to charge my jetpack, though. That's good. So why don't you head there in front and I'll follow you. Oh, we're here. It's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was throwing Eyes of Ender, because the thing is telling us we were near it. So just dig down, I guess, and... Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
right,
one
I'm
of the
start
reworked
recording
ones.
here.
Yeah. Are you doing like an intro? I was waiting.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've already introed it, but yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right. Well, why don't we? I kind of want to come back and loot this. Why don't we get the End Dragon fight done and then come loot?
What are these chests?
Yeah.
What in the world? I just opened one. That's like what is that? 6 ancient tomes?
Yeah, it's the library. What do you mean?
Yeah, but usually there's not enough books, especially in this day and age. Alright, yeah, we'll come back and loot. Oh, we need to get the max health fix in this. Every time you leave the world, your health has to regen.
I didn't bring torches. Did you?
I was gonna say earlier, I can actually right-click on your backpack and open it. I did not know I could do that.
It's a setting you can turn on.
That is like so cool.
Yeah, it can be like, hey, do you have torches? And you say, yeah, they're in my backpack, and they just right-click your backpack.
That is so cool. Oh, hey, turtle.
Oh, tons of loot this way.
Oh goodness, do we even want to look at a chest? I'm kind of curious. Oh, immediately diamond helmet. Okay. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's got what, like rare stuff in here? I think that's the highest I see.
Yeah. I'm gonna loot this later.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at, so it's got to be either west or east, right?
I'm kind of curious if this thing would actually point me towards it a little bit more. No, it's not going to.
Okay, maybe it's not this way. The
So
eyes
that's just gonna point
yeah.
towards the center. Yeah.
Yep. All right, following you.
All right. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go around these corners.
Holy cow, there's so many spawners in that hall.
I got the useless spawner.
Did you silk it?
Yeah. Dang silverfish spawner. All right, I'm gonna set a temp pad here.
I should do the same. All right. Are we ready to fight the dragon?
I don't know. I just placed down a mega torch, by the way. All right, let's get this.
Ready?
I stole it.
All right. Looks like we're gonna have. Yep, we're gonna have to get up.
Great staircase. 10 out of 10. Oh crap.
Honestly, worst staircase. 10 out of 10.
All right, going for the.
All right, get him. Get him.
I didn't bring any empty bottles.
I was getting a bit of breath.
All right, well.
All right, how do we decide who gets the egg?
Well, I do we have a mod that respawns the egg in? I don't know if we do.
I don't know if it respawns it. If anything, we'll probably just put the egg at spawn.
Unless it's actually used for something, which I don't even know.
We do have hostile neural networks, so you can get eggs with predictions.
Okay, the egg's over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is a use for it, but why don't we play rock, paper, scissors?
I was just trying to pick it up and see what the actual, if there is any crafting, because I can't even see the item in JEI. Oh, my magnet. Ender Dragon, Death Muffle, and Solar Panels V3. No, what is that? 5, 3, 8?
Can I see it?
So, I mean, it's got uses. We definitely should be able to spawn in more.
They also come from the loot fabricator too.
Okay, yeah. So you can take that one. I've got I can take on the Ender Dragon once or twice.
Sweet.
You want to go see if we can find? Oh, I looked at something.
I want to know. I want to know if that. I want to know if that godly apotheosis boss, it was an endermite, survived, and if it dropped anything. Over here. I don't know if we can get this guy. This is a mess. We gotta kill the Enderman. Oh, you picked up the loot. I haven't heard you speak at all, but what'd you get?
Sorry, I was just focused. So I got steel touch netherite leggings of Spell Warden and iron forged nether boots.
I got a crazy amount of good loot from him.
What'd you grab?
A sophisticated netherite sword of weakness with loot pinata, an enlightened netherite pickaxe of Earthbreaker, and an executing netherite axe of the God King.
So you've got a good sword now, which you can put Scavenger 3 on and get a triple chance of loot pinata.
Yep.
Alright, I think I want to go find an end city. Do you want to go find an end city?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go through this one.
I'm here.
I have already grabbed chorus fruit. I was too eager.
I want some. All right, I don't have
the silk touch, the bulbs.
Or you just use an axe.
Oh well, whatever.
You can also shoot them with an arrow.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, I got Dragon's Eye? What in the world?
Yeah, you got all the dragon loot, like the scales and everything. You looted it all.
The only thing I got was an epic shader. I think the Dragon Eye came from these things.
I need to loot dump real quick.
Alright. I'll be right here.
Let's dump our loot to go through once we get back. Because we're going to get lots of loot at these end cities. Holy cow. A lot of loot today. Oh, I put away a lot more than I was supposed to with that one. All right, I'm back.
Howdy. I was hiding because I'm getting chased. Structure compass.
I want to see what this structure is over this way if you follow me.
Oh.
Ooh, that guy hit hard.
Yeah, this is like Quark's decoration blocks.
There's nothing inside?
No.
Oh,
They're all
okay.
over the place. So they've got an in-city 500 blocks to the southwest.
Got another apotheosis boss here. Hey, are you here? Can you help me? Oh, I think we're both at different end cities. Gosh dang it, these little guys are so annoying. I'm freezing him. It's working, guys. The freezing arrows are coming in clutch here. I can't see his health, but we'll whittle him down from afar. He had like 200 something. Got him. Gosh, I can't hit these Endermen. They are too fast. Oh, but let's take a look at our materials we got. Very nice pants. I'm going to immediately swap over to those. And we're going to head through this end city, trying to get some loot. My jetpack has to charge, so I'm trying not to use it too crazily. But we are getting shulker shells. All right, let's see. Which way did the city go? So we can go that way and that way. Why don't we go over here first? Or no, there's a bunch of options we could take here. Just letting the jetpack charge up. Turn it off for the moment. At least the hover aspect of it. And we'll try to take out all the shulkers in this room before we look at a chest. Okay, I think we're safe. Oh, I hovered up a bit. All right, a totem of void undying. Makes you live if you fall in the void. An advanced magnet upgrade for backpacks. That is fantastic.
How goes it?
It goes. I killed another mythic apotheosis boss.
I released a vengeful spirit into the air. I have no idea what Evil Craft is.
Yeah, you could have done magic with that spirit, man.
Oh, well, now he's free.
I'm very slowly looting because I don't have power in my jetpack. So.
Yeah, mine's depleting very, very quickly. Man, I love the loot, though, we are getting.
Yeah, the loot's crazy. The loot's crazy, especially how a lot of it's affixed. Like, I just got a godly helmet, which means you can break down the ones you don't want into pearls.
No, and then, like, the shulker shells. This has always been crazy.
It's considered a bug.
That's okay.
They try to fix it all the time.
I need to get a capture thing so I can come over here and take that, you know?
Yeah.
Get a evoker, because this would be a good farm, just selling shulker shells.
Damn son, y'all speedrun. Oh, this isn't speedrunning at all relatable. Not on modded. It's what you do in the overworld that matters. We just both needed stuff from the end.
It's mostly stuff to actually help the server instead of killing it, so we kind of needed to progress further.
Yeah, because for mob farms, you want no AI to help with lag, and you need chorus fruit to do that, and that's why we both wanted to come get chorus fruit.
Yeah, because I don't think you showed the stream what happens when you turn on the evoker farm.
No, I don't think so, but let's just say 600 allays are really hard to fight.
Vexes.
Vexes, sorry. 600 vexes.
And also, like, all the clasping things.
Got some backpacks, that's nice.
I kind of wish I brought a mob thing with me. A mob capture tool. I'm gonna go grab one.
Relatable's asking what you're working on. Do you mind answering that real fast?
So no, I can't go into much detail because you'll see it in an episode. But now basically, I've started making an evoker farm so we can actually get totems of undying. Well, I turned it on, almost died because I spawned like 600 evokers, and they just duplicated a whole bunch of X's, and things went wild. So yeah. But the evoker farm is going to be for the server. It's also going to be kind of an XP farm. I've got an XP tap on it, so you guys can grab XP if you need it to.
And then, right now, I'm working on just getting the very fundamentals of my base resource generation and auto crafting up. Still got hundreds of hours to go. Hundreds of hours. And Relatable says that's hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, I had to go into creative mode. I panicked, and I went in. Gotta go to that creative mode, man.
He couldn't shut off the spawner, and the lag, I'm sure, was getting worse and worse by the second. So he had to act quickly. So he was the first unsanctioned use of creative on the server.
Yeah, it was also kind of panic. Even if the server didn't crumble to its knees, I was still panicking.
I'm gonna have to disable the creative.
Yeah, that was, I even caught that. I caught that on camera too. That was the funny thing. I was in the middle of it. I turned it on. I'm like, all right, I think this program will work. Yeah, that didn't happen.
Getting
I've also went ahead and I
upgrades.
picked up the elytra.
Did you take the one here?
Yeah.
Aw, dang it.
If we had dragon scales, which I didn't get any dragon scales, we could duplicate it.
Wait, you didn't? Like it's like a minimum 2 every kill.
I only ever got the loot thing.
I wonder if they're over on the end island right now.
I mean, I flew around with magnet. So I got nothing. I'm pop back. Oh, I didn't even set an endpoint over there. I guess we got one to the portal, right?
Yeah, I'll be here. I'm just finishing looting.
Okay. Yeah, I've already looted this. I'm gonna go see.
Yeah, like I'm talking it was a max upgraded spawner. And those spawn like 20 a tick. And so like he did what he had to do. No harm, no foul. He had to save the server. But I'm gonna loot this ship and then maybe head home, go through our loot, and get back to what we were doing. Getting tons of backpacks, which is great. Yeah, I promise you, in no way are we trying to, like, at least for me, I'm not speedrunning or anything. In modded Minecraft, you need to go to the end super early to progress a lot of the mods that require endstone, chorus fruit, stuff like that. So not trying to speedrun. Trust me, I've still got hundreds of hours to go on the server. Hey, no worries. I hope to see you on later. As my video stated, the reason I'm dedicating my time to this server for a while. So I'm gonna be getting a lot done. But, you know, it's everybody plays at their own pace. The amount of time I can dump into the server is ridiculous. So I'm bound to be quote-unquote ahead, but I have plans to build shops and such to help other players keep up at spawn. So, but I'd say it'll probably take me 2 to 3 months to get everything done I want to get done. So, plenty of time. Let's head back to the overworld now. And we have so much loot to go through. Honestly, the amount of loot I have to go through, I honestly don't feel it is worthy of streaming. I'd rather make go through it real quick. And so now that we've reached the 2-hour mark, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this stream of the FTB One server with the Ascended Crafters. I hope to see you all in the next stream, whenever that may be. But for now, bye-bye.